Konnichiwa, welcome to this weekend's video for Japanese 2. This week we're continuing with using Obento Supreme Unit number 1, which is Yuki-san no Karaoke Party. So far we're learning about time. We're also saying when you're doing activities and also where you do them. Today we're going to add on to that, asking other people to do things with us and responding to the invitations of others. Tango. So some places where you might do things with people. Umi. Umi de picnicをします。映画館。映画館で映画を見ます。駅。駅で会います。Perhaps you might meet at the train station. 駅で会います。学校. Notice the clock tower at the 学校 and the gate at the front. That's very common of schools in Japan. 喫茶店. Here's a little 喫茶店. 公園. 公園 are generally small in Japan. If there's going to be grass in a neighborhood, it will probably be at the koen. Toshokan. Hon ga takusan aru tokoro. Tomodachi no uchi. Machi. You can see a machi here in the background of the koen. Omise. You can probably count the kissaten as an omise, but you can also meet at a fukuya that sells clothes or any other type of mise. Restaurant with all of these lovely, delicious looking plastic food models. そして山. You might go hiking. 山でハイキングをします。Verbs. I've given you here a list of the dictionary form. As well as the mas form. You can connect them across taberu, tabemasu. Taberu being a ru verb, meaning that the ru is deleted and replaced with mas. Nomu, nomimasu. Nomu is a u verb, meaning that if we have mu here, the u part of the sound is deleted and replaced with an e sound plus mas, which gives us mimas as our verb ending. So no mu, no mimas. You can tell from the mas form if a verb is a ru or an u verb by whether there is a... That didn't work. By whether there is a e rho kana in front of the mas. It doesn't count if the first one is the e one. Mimas is a ru verb. You notice in tabemas, this isn't an e rho kana, so you know that it's a ru verb. Kikimas is an u verb. Yomimas is an u verb. Kakimas is an u verb, etc. So these are some useful verbs of things that you might do with people. Restaurant de tabemasu. Kissaten de kohi o nomimasu. Eiga o mimasu, etc. Remember that look is also watch is also see in Japanese. The kanji is different, but that's not important right now for look versus watch. But it's still mimasu. So take a look at these verbs. Remember, there's a section on your worksheet to put in vocabulary. You can pause the video if you need time. Grammar. So there's 6 different grammar tasks in this video. There's some that are review. This one is one of those. Asking and telling the time, nanji desu ka? Replacing the question verb with the answer and deleting the ka off the end. Ima nanji desu ka? 8 desu. You can also delete the ima if you want to, or you can leave it in, but you will always delete the ka. It's up to you whether you include the subject in your answer. So here's an example conversation here, and here is an outline more of how the grammar works. Ima nanji desu ka? Ima 午前10時15分です。パーティーは何時ですか？パーティーは午後8時45分です。Asking and saying what time you do an activity. So that would be, it's about time still, but instead of time des, we have time ni verb. So, 何時に起きますか? Time ni okimasu. That ni particle is crucial. Even in casual speech, the ni for time is never left out. So, 何時にバスに乗りますか? 8時に乗ります。昨日何時に起きましたか? 昨日午前7時15分に起きました。And here we have like on the last page, question and answer, and breaking it down into how the grammar works. 3. When you do an activity. Notice that this is just when, not specifically what time. So your answer is going to be, quote, time word. So this could be tomorrow, next week, last month, etc. We did the future times in the last video. The past times, like last month, are going to be coming up this week. So, いつ宿題をしますか? 明日します. Remember that with relative time, there is no particle. There is no particle. And then we have the example here at the bottom, outlining how to build these sentences. Where you do an activity. So the question would be, どこでしますか? Place de します. Doko is where. So どこでしますか? De being the particle for where an activity takes place. So どこでパーティーをしますか? 友達の家でします。どこで昼ご飯を食べましたか? レストランで食べました。And the breakdown of sentence building. Inviting someone to do something and responding. So we're going to get more into this in class on Monday, but here at the top we have blank masen ka. So you take the mas form, like tabemas, and you get rid of that su and replace it with sen, as if it's the negative, and then you add ka. This is like, won't you do this? And you would not answer this by just leaving off the ka and saying tabemasen, because that would mean no, I won't. But you can make what is the volitional form, which is taking the su away and replacing it with sho. Tabemashou. You can also decline the invitation with sore wa chotto. That's a little sore wa chotto. So let's look at some examples. Ashita toshokan ni ikimasen ka? Hai, ikimashou. Issho ni dekakemasen ka? Hai, dekakemashou. Kola o nomimasen ka? Sumimasen, kola wa chotto. Kola is a little You're being polite by not saying specifically why you don't want to do it, but still being clear that you don't want to. So again, here we have the way that these sentences are built. So inviting someone with masen ka and responding with masho or sore wa chotto. Review. On your worksheet, you should create at least 5 new sentences. That means you can't copy ones from the video that use the new vocabulary or the reviewed vocabulary and the grammar functions. In the space on the worksheet that says prompt, what you're going to do is fill out this activity. You don't need to copy down the whole thing. You'll just be writing down 8 numbers in whatever the correct order is. So like 7, 4, 3, etc. The directions are to number the boxes in the correct order from earliest activity to the latest. So you're going to start with the early time and with the late time, and you're also going to write the schedule in English. We're going to go over this in class on Monday. So this will be checked. Again, you're going to write the 8 numbers and then also rewrite the schedule in English, also in order. So while you're doing that, you're going to just pause the video until you need to move on. Some closing announcements. I have 2 questions that I'd like your feedback on. What do you think of the new worksheet that I handed out, and also of the new video format where there's no little picture of me in the corner, but there's more drawing and zooming in and such. Don't forget that you need to complete the follow-up form at goo.gl/C80EKX. The K is the only one that's lowercase, and case is case matters with goo.gl links. And I will see you on Monday. Sayonara.